Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this video we will see that how to implement versioning in gRPC. As we know that most of you aware about the API versioning through the query versioning, header versioning, namespace versioning as well. Okay, that was the part of REST API. But in this video we will see that how to apply versioning in the gRPC services as well. Okay, or in the last video we have covered the important topic, which is the gRPC, or we covered the gRPC from the scratch, or we have created the services in the gRPC. So today the topic is very important, or every developer should know how to implement versioning in the gRPC services as well. Okay, but guys, there is a one important thing that like implementing the versioning in the gRPC is a very different topic. Okay, or even it is a we will follow the very different approach. So let's see that how we will do this. So basically what you have to do here, we will implement the namespace based versioning. Okay, we will mention the versioning in the proto file. So what you have to do here, so basically this is our server side proto file. Okay, or if you want to implement versioning, so make sure that so why we need the versioning. First thing is that, okay, so suppose you have implement a new feature and you want that old user still can work on that API as well. So to implement the if you want the backward compatibility, or you want that old user doesn't feel any effect, so this is why the concept of the versioning introduced in the ASP.NET Core. Okay, so how you will do this? So basically this is our server side profile. So what actually I will do here, so I will implement the namespace versioning. Okay, or make sure that whenever you this is our version 1, thereafter I will create the version 2 as well. So this is our version 1 based product profile. Let's create another profile. Okay, or in that profile I will I will do very small changes. So first of all you have to search for product buffer file, or I will name this as a product underscore v2. That's really very fine. Or let's add this product file as well. Okay, or in this product file what I will implement here, so keep everything same. I will copy this package as well, or thereafter I will paste it here, or I will implement the version 2, or let's make it as a version 2 as well. Okay, in the version 2 what actually I am expecting here, I am expecting another variable, another parameter, which is the description. Okay, so this is my description at the place 4. Okay, so at the place 4 whenever I will run the services of the version 2, so I will get the description as well. Thereafter what you will have to do here, you will see that we are seeing a lot of error here. So how you will resolve it? So first of all we created this thing for the version 1, so I will correct the things by adding the mentioning the v1. Now let's create the product gRPC for the version 2. So I will create a new class, or I will name this class as a product gRPC service or v2. So I will just name this thing as it is, or let's copy the entire thing. So I will copy this. Okay, or so basically what I copied, first you have to copy this thing. Okay, or let's inherit this thing. Okay, thereafter it is telling me which you want to implement. I want to implement it as a v2. Okay, before you implement the v2, so first of all you have to register your file as well, proto buffer file that we have created there. So let's paste it here. Or what was the name of the new v2? This is the product underscore v2, or the gRPC services are server side. Let's save this file, or whenever you see, you will see that we are successfully implementing this thing. Okay, or it is telling me that something is breaking up. Okay, let's fix this thing. So we have successfully fixed this thing. Okay, or I will implement the method which we have defined, which is the get product by id. But here I can define, here I can get the description as well. So like what actually you will do here. So first of all, let me see the things as well. So this is our product response. Let's save this file. We are making it as a v2. Protos v2 is also there. Or let's check, this is our product response, v2, or we are accessing the v2. Product services are also there. So let's try to find the description. Or I would love to name it as a this laptop is very good. Suppose I am adding the description like this. Not let's take it as a, like, let's make it as a i7 10th gen. Okay, or 16 GB RAM, or 512 GB SSD. Let's make it as a description like this. Now we have successfully implemented this thing, or let's make the service as well. So product service v2. So we have successfully registered our v2 service from the server side. Now it's time to implement at the client side as well. Okay, so let's go to the client side. So this is our client side things. Okay, or let's make it as a v1. So we have make it as a v1, or like, of course, whenever you implement the versioning in the gRPC, so make sure that your versioning should also be done from the client side as well. So this is why we have mentioned the v1. Same here, I will again create a new file, which is the proto file. Okay, in this proto file, like we will set up the things for the client side as well. So let's product underscore v2 dot proto. So we will create the things as well. Or thereafter, let's mention v2 as well. Okay, or copy this thing. I will copy this thing here, or I will just paste the things as well. So we have successfully like paste the things as well. Or let's go there, or I have to mention the description as well at the place number 4. Or let me see that everything is set up or not. Or let's it should be the package version 2 as well. So we have successfully done the things from the client side. Or whenever you see that like your order manager is giving the error, because we have to implement the v1 aspect here. Or whenever you create any profile, so make sure that like you have like added your like include your profile here. Okay, or this is the v2 file. Or currently we are implementing for the client side as well. So we have successfully like manage all the things as well. Okay, let me clean the code as well. Okay, now whenever you like try to implement the versioning in the client side as well, so of course I will create a new order service. Okay, in the new order manager, let's create an order manager v2 class. So we have created the v2 class. Okay, so I think I made a mistake. Okay, create new class order manager v2. So we have added the v2 class as well. Oh guys, I just want to request that please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues, relative as well, and hit the like button if you are loving this video. So guys, I just want like please support to our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so let's continue with the things as well. So before we implement the things, like we have set up the things for the v1 as well. Okay, oh now it is asking me that which you want to implement. I want to implement for the v2, so we have called the v2 as well. Now first of all, I will change the things as well, like grpc client factory. because like I will change the things for the in the dependency injection as well. So gRPC client factory, or I will create a client, or in this client like you have to like make, like you have to register your this thing as well. So what I will do here, so it is in the order services, order service dot protos dot it is like right now we are working in the v1 dot get product proto service dot product proto service client. Okay, or there like client as a product one. Okay, suppose I have like manage the things as well. Okay, or thereafter like we are able to create the client, or now the things have changed in case of client side. Okay, so let's create the constructor. We have created the constructor. Of course I will again call this thing as well, which is a gRPC client factory. Paste it here. Okay, or of course it is required to uh, mention things as well. Or now we are working for the v2, so this is why we have mentioned the v2 as well. Or let's make it as a product to service as well. Okay, or things are working fine. Or let's copy this function, paste it here, because we want to like our function name, like everything would be same, but I am just changing my response as well. Okay, whenever you want to change your function behavior responses, so in this way like you can manage the things in the gRPC level as well. So let's save all the things. Let's go to the controller side. Okay, or we will manage the things in the controller side as well. Okay, so first of all you have to go to the program.cs as well in the client side. So like of course we have to change the things in the client side as well. So what actually you will do here, so first of all I have to mention like order services dot protos dot p, it should be v1. Okay, or of course let's call the things what was that thing, it was the product v1. Copy this thing. Okay, or let's go there. Or so in this way like we have mapped our like product v1 client factory to the gRPC client as well. Okay, or same thing I will make the things for the product v2 as well. So we have created the v2, or let's mention the things for v2 as well. Now we have successfully implemented the things as well. Okay, let's go to the orders controller, or of course I will call the order manager v2 service. Before we initialize the thing, we have to register our order manager v2 service as well. So order manager v2, so we have like register our order manager v2 as well, because or client v2, let's make it as a client v2. Copy this thing, or I want to paste it here. It should be product v2 or product v2. Okay, or of course I will need the things as a client v2 as well. Or now we have successfully implemented the gRPC versioning at the code level. Or let's like check that like versioning is working or not in the gRPC. So let's okay, so I have to like define the things in the ocelot.json as well. So let's go there. So we are this is our product v2. So I will, of course I will register for the product v2 as well. So this is our get product in the orders controller. So let's paste two things as well, or paste the function name as a, this is product v2, paste or paste. Or seems like everything working fine. Okay, so I will run this application so that we can test that our versioning is working or not. So let's go there. So this is our like version 1 level the things as well. Okay, or what was the name of the things as well. So I guess I haven't mentioned the things. So this is our orders controller. Okay, of course I have to mention the things there. Okay, so let me check first the oscillo.json. This is our oscillo.json, or basically it will try to access the things as well. Or this is our get product. This is our get product v2. Okay, so it's not a big deal. So first of all, I will try to access the version 1 as well. Okay, so let me check. Have I mentioned somewhere? Oh, okay, I haven't mentioned the things as well. So first of all, let's change the function name as well. So this is our function name get product, which is based on version 1. So first of all, let's check that our authorization is working or not. So I have hit the API. So I got 401 error. So of course I will re-login, or like I will regenerate a token as well. Thereafter, I will try to fetch the data from the version 1 services as well. So it is now accessing, or copy this token, or let me go there, or let's replace the token, or let's send the request. So whenever you try to call the like version v1 services, so we got the response of the version 1, or we are not like we are not able to see the description as well that we have mentioned earlier. Okay, now it's time to define the things for the v2 as well. Okay, so this is our v2 service. Copy this thing, or I will just paste it here for the id one, or let's hit the enter. So you will see that on the basis of version 2, okay, or like we are able to see additional description. Okay, or this is the new parameter that we have added in the version 2 as well. So in this way, like we can like maintain the backward compatibility in the gRPC, or this topic is very important. Even like in the last video I got a lot of comments on my LinkedIn profile, or even in the video comment box as well, like sir, we want to know that how the service versioning works in the gRPC as well. So this is why like I thought I should cover this topic for you as well. Okay, so I hope you love this video, you love this content as well. So guys, I just want to request that please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends or colleagues nearby as well, and hit the like button. Oh guys, if you are preparing for .NET interviews, and of course we all know that companies are asking for interviews like cloud based interviews, DevOps based interviews, Azure, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, or even the microservices based interviews as well. So if you want all the resources, all that interview questions like which is asking in nowadays, so of course you can like buy all that PDFs from our from the our description box of this video as well. So you will find the link, or you can check out the PDFs as well. So I hope you love this video. Share this video to your friends, colleagues, and your network as well. So thank you so much for watching this video here. So till then, take care guys. Bye bye. Have a good day.